Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our fourth chapter, that is demand and supply analysis. This demand and supply analysis you all have already learned in your 12th standard. This is just a revision of yours, okay, for your first year BCom. So as we can see, this chapter has come for this year also. So you can imagine how important demand and supply is. Okay, so here demand is very important, okay, in this globalized, liberalized and privatized economy. Okay, so here demand is very important and even supply is important. So here, based on this demand and supply analysis, it is very important for a manufacturer, for the seller, for the buyer. Okay, it will help to take many decisions regarding production, regarding supply, regarding market decisions, regarding market strength. Okay, so all this will be dependent on the demand and supply. So let's see what is there in this chapter for you all. So, demand and supply analysis is chapter number 3 of first semester of business economics. So, in this chapter, you have demand, determinants of demand, law of demand, elasticity of demand, supply, law of supply, equilibrium of demand and supply for price determination. So these concepts are already known to you all have already learned this chapter. So I hope you will be scoring good marks in this chapter. Okay, business economics तो पूरा आप लोगों ने already पढ़ा है, ऐसा नहीं कि ये सारे new हैं. All the chapters whatever there in your first semester, it is you all have already learned. So just a brush up of that. Okay, so here एज आई टोल्ड यू, ये जो डिमांड है इट इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट डिसीजन मेकिंग वेरिएबल इन व्हाट प्रेजेंट ग्लोबलाइजेशन, लिबरलाइजेशन एंड प्राइवेटाइजेशन. सो यर एज वी नो, जब हमारा मार्केट बढ़ता है, जैसे कि हम लोग प्राइवेटाइजेशन, ग्लोबलाइजेशन, लिबरलाइजेशन इकोनॉमी रहते हैं, तो पूरे वर्ल्ड के कंज्यूमर्स हमें कंसिडर करने पड़ते हैं. सो यर कंज्यूमर्स हैव वाइड नंबर ऑफ चॉइसेस. ऐसा नहीं कि वो एक ही को स्टिक हो जाएंगे. There should be wide number of choices for that. So for that there is a freedom for both buyer as well as sellers, okay, in the market. So demand जो है it will reflect the size and the pattern of the market, कि market कैसा है, कि whether there is a demand for that product, market demand है तो कितना demand है. So all this will be dependent on the demand and supply analysis. So let's see what is demand. Now, as we all know, demand is what? It is a desire for a commodity backed by the ability to buy and willingness to pay for it. Okay, desire, जब हम लोग demand बोलते हैं, it is not only desire and not only willingness to pay, but it is a combination of both desire as well as ability to pay for it. Okay, and willingness to pay for it. Okay, so here जब हम लोग कोई भी पर्सन हो, अगर अननेसेसरी चीज़ों के लिए कोई स्पेंड नहीं करेगा, इवन इफ ही हैज़ द डिमांड फॉर डिज़ायर फॉर दैट प्रोडक्ट, दैट मीन्स ही डजंट हैव अ डिमांड. ऐसा नहीं कि अगर कोई पर्सन को डिज़ायर है कि मुझे वो चीज़ चाहिए, दैट मीन्स इट इज़ नॉट अ डिमांड. अगर वो पर्सन को चीज़ें चाहिए, ओके, सपोज इफ दैट पर्सन वांट टू बाय अ हाउस, ओके, दैट इज़ हिज डिज़ायर, कि उसने मन कर दिया कि आई वांट टू बाय वन हाउस. ओके, सो दैट इज़ अ desire. But when he thinks that he will buy that house and he will pay for that house, then it is known as demand. सिर्फ उसने ये किया कि मुझे चांद पे जाना है, that is a desire. Okay, that is not a demand. But if a person want to buy a Ferrari car, okay, he desires कि काश मेरे पास भी एक Ferrari car होती, so that is a desire. But when that person's willing, okay, अभी मैं खरीदी लूँगा, मेरे पास इतने पैसे हैं, I will buy it, so that is known as demand. Okay, so demand मतलब क्या है? When a person want to buy something he desires and when he is willing and he has the ability to pay for that is known as a desire. demand. Okay, so here demand analysis is very important for decision making. Okay, every decision depends on the demand analysis. So demand for a commodity has always been referred to as a price, period and a place. Okay, so it will depend on the price of the commodity, period of time and place. Okay, so here demand will depend on the price, time of purchase and place of purchase. Okay, so here the term demand is in economic word has special sense. Okay, so here it is what the term demand has three things. Okay, that is desire, want and demand to convey a same meaning. Okay, ऐसा रहता है कि here demand ऐसे बोले जाते हैं कि demand is what desire, demand is what want, demand is what demand. So here but the three things have a different meaning. As I told you, जब हम लोग डिमांड डिज़ायर करते हैं तो उसको चाहिए हमें. ओके, बट वी आर एबल टू पे फॉर इट ओनली, देन इट इज़ नोन एज अ डिमांड. ओके, सो हियर definition of demand given by Ferguson is what demand refers to the quantity of a commodity that the consumer are able and willing to buy of each possible price during a given period of time, other things being equal. Okay, next definition is given by B.R. Skeller. Okay, he says demand is the ability and willingness to pay or to buy specific quantity of goods at alternative prices in a given period of time. Okay, so here this is the definition which is given by B.R. Skeller. Okay, he says what demand is the ability and willingness to buy. So always remember, demand is the ability to buy the product and the willingness to pay for that product is known as demand. Now there are different kinds of demand. Okay, now demand analysis is for managerial decision. Okay, it is necessary to take large number of goods and available in the economy. So whatever decisions are taken, it is dependent on the goods. Okay, so your first one is consumer goods and producer goods. Now consumer goods are what? These goods are used for the daily purpose. Okay, when we use it for the our daily uses that are directly consumed. Okay, goods which are goods and services which are used for final consumption is called as consumer goods. Okay, this may include these are goods which are consumed by human beings, animals, birds. Okay, so ये जो goods है they are used by, they are for final. जैसे कि हम लोग milk use करते हैं, bread use करते हैं, rice जो use करते हैं, those are all what? Consumer goods. Second one is producer goods. Now these goods are usually mostly used for the production of other goods. Okay, जैसे कि वो raw material की तरह यूज़ किया जाता है. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल दोज आर प्लांट, मशीन्स, फैक्ट्री बिल्डिंग्स, सर्विसेज ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़, रॉ मटेरियल. दीज आर ऑल वर्ड गुड्स विच आर यूज फॉर प्रोड्यूसिंग फॉर द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ गुड्स. ओके, जैसे कि हम लोग शुगर केन को यूज़ करके उसका शुगर जूस, शुगर केन का जूस निकालते हैं. ओके, या शुगर करते हैं. तो यह शुगर केन आर व्हाट? फूड प्रोड्यूसर गुड्स. और जो शुगर है वो है कंज्यूमर गुड्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज perishable and durable goods. Okay, now perishable goods are what? They are unusable after some time. Okay, मतलब they have less shelf life. ऐसा नहीं कि it will remain for a longer period of time. Whereas durable goods जो है it will remain for a longer period of time. Now these perishable goods are those which can be consumed only once. Okay, whereas durable goods and their services are consumed only when they are required. Okay, so here durable goods जो रहते हैं, okay, they possess a complicated demand analysis, and non durable जो goods है they are not so this thing, मतलब उसके analysis इतनी ज़रूरत नहीं है क्योंकि they are non durable, they will not remain for a longer period of time. Whereas ड्यूरेबल गुड्स जो है उनका कॉम्प्लिकेशंस ज़्यादा रहता है व्हेन यू डू डिमांड एनालिसिस. ओके, सो देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ गुड्स, दोज आर पेरिशेबल गुड्स एंड ड्यूरेबल गुड्स. Now next is autonomous and derived demand. Now autonomous are what? Those goods, okay, they are used for physical, biological and other personal needs of the consumer. Okay, जैसे कि this goods whose demand are not tied with the demand for some other goods are called as autonomous demand. Okay, and rest are derived demand. मतलब कोई भी जैसे गुड्स हो, मतलब उसका इट विल नॉट डिपेंड ऑन अदर गुड्स. ओके, वेर एज डिराइव डिमांड आर, फॉर एग्जाम्पल when we buy a pen, okay, we require some ink for that. Okay, so that is known as derived demand. Only when there is ink that pen is usable, otherwise that pen is not usable. Okay, so here demand for a product that arise due to demand from the other product are known as derived demand. Okay, next is individual demand and market demand. Now market demand is what? It is a summation of demand of all goods that are purchased by the individual buyers in the market. Okay, individual demand is हर एक का demand. Market demand is by including all the individual demands. Next is firm demand and industry demand. Now goods are produced by more than one firm, so there are difference between demand facing an individual firm and demand which is faced by the industry. Okay, now this, for example, demand for a Fiat car alone is a firm demand, whereas demand for all kind of cars whichever they are in the market is known as industry demand, because this industry will produce the cars. Okay, so हर अगर एक कंपनी कुछ प्रोड्यूस करती है तो वो उसका फर्म का डिमांड है. सपोज नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल देयर इज अ शू कंपनी बाटा. ओके, सो एक बाटा कंपनी का जो है वो है firm demand, whereas all the shoe companies which will include your Adidas, Spark, then Bata, then Nike, so all these will be your industry demand. Okay, next is demand by market segment and by total market. Now if the market is large, okay, and it has a great geographical location, product uses and distribution channels, customer sizes of product varieties, so ये सारे क्या है? Product price, it will depend on the product price, profit margin, competition, seasonal pattern, cyclical sensitivity. Then it may be worthwhile to distinguish market by specific segment and for a meaningful analysis. And the मतलब total demand would be for the total demand for the product from all the market segment. मार्केट इज व्हाट? अ पर्टिकुलर मार्केट. बट सब मार्केट को मिला के जब हम लोग टोटल डिमांड एनालिसिस करते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज अ टोटल मार्केट डिमांड. ओके, सो हियर so market segment demand would refer to the demand from all products in that specific market segment. Okay, now next is determinants of demand. Demand को कैसे determine? Factors that will cause fluctuation in the economic demand for that product is known as determinants of demand. Okay, how demand is determined? Okay, so here market demand is also determined by following factors. Okay, that is size and composition of population, distribution of income. Okay, so demand will depend on the price of the commodity, price of the related goods, income of the consumer, taste and preferences of the consumer, expectations of price changes of the commodity. So all this will determine the demand. So here see, demand, that is determinant of demand, is known as dx, which will equal to price of the commodity, which is referred to as px, then price of the related goods, which is referred to as pr. Okay, then price of related income of consumer y. Okay, taste and preferences of the consumer t, expectations of price change in the commodity e. Okay, then the price of the commodity, then income of the other consumer. So all this will determine the this thing, what you call, your determinants of demand. Okay, then size of the composition of the population, distribution of income, these are the determinants of the demand. So first we will see price of the commodity. Now as we all know, demand जो है it is governed by the goods in price of the goods. Okay, so here they say other determinants remaining constants or ceteris paribus, okay, that is change in the price of the goods cause an inverse change in the demand as well. Okay, so here they say when there is rise and fall in the demand, okay, so there is a contraction in the demand. Okay, and when the price is accompanied by extension of demand, so here the relationship between price and demand is called as law of demand. Okay, जब price, as we all know, जब price of the commodity when it falls down, there is a great demand, but when the price of the commodity increases, there is no demand. Okay, so this is the first, that is price of the commodity. Next is price of related goods. Okay, now demand for a commodity will depend not only on its own price, but also it will depend on the prices of the goods, related goods. Okay, now related goods are broadly classified as substitute goods and complementary goods. Okay, so here related goods are what? Substitute goods and complementary goods. So depending on the prices of those goods, also demand of the commodity will depend on that, on the substitute and the price complementary goods also. If the मतलब अगर tea and coffee, those are substitute goods. Okay, so your complementary goods are fuel price and the car. Okay, so here if the price of the fuel is high, then there won't be demand for the car. Okay, petrol car के लिए डिमांड नहीं होगा. Suppose if the price of the tea is more than coffee, then people will go for coffee. Okay, so here prices will depend on the related goods also. Next is substitute goods. Now substitute goods are what it so here for example, if the best example is tea and coffee, limca and coke. So here demand of the coke is related to the price of the limca. Okay, now suppose if the price of the limca is going up, okay, then people will shift to coke. Okay, so here substitute goods जो है, okay, the price of those goods also will depend on the price of the commodity. Okay, substitute goods and complementary goods plays a very important role. Okay, अगर उनके prices कम हैं, then people will move to those goods. Next is income of consumer. Now when जो भी goods है, okay, there will be a positivity in buying the product only when there is a good income for the consumer. Okay, consumer के पास अगर पैसे है, then only he will buy that product, otherwise he won't buy the product. Okay, so then there is a increase in the demand. Okay, when there is increase in the income, there is increase in the demand. Okay, so here there are some goods, however, which are called as inferior goods. Okay, now inferior goods are what? Are goods which increase the consumer's income, which will result in the decrease in demand. Okay, so that is here inferior goods जो है, when they increase, okay, there is a decrease in the demand. So those are known as inferior goods. Okay, so here inferior goods are necessaries of life and inexpensive goods. Okay, जैसे कि salt and all, those are known as inferior goods. They need to buy. Normal goods. Okay, normal goods are those goods that demand for which tend to increase the following consumer income. Okay, जो normal goods है, they will increase the consumer demand. Okay, next is inferior goods. Now this inferior goods are what? Inferior goods are those when consumer consumes it. Okay, those are also known as giffen goods. Okay, when there is a increase for inferior good, demand will get down. Okay, it will come down. So here inferior goods are those goods that demand for which tend to decline from the rise in consumer income. Okay, so though there is a inverse relationship between income and consumer and demand for the commodity when it comes to inferior goods. Okay, next is necessities of life and inexpensive goods. Okay, now necessities of life are what? Those are very important for our day to day expenses. Okay, those are very necessary, and they are necessary for our life, and they are also inexpensive, such as salt, then matchbox. Okay, so here the demand remains almost constant, okay, irrespective of the level of income. Even if there is increase in the income, or even if there is decrease in the demand, people will buy the salt. ऐसा नहीं कि अगर कम हो गया तो salt नहीं खरीदेंगे, they will buy the salt. Okay, so here there is no relationship between demand and income for the product. ओके, तो ये हो गया अपना डिमांडेड. सो दैट सेज व्हाट, देर इज नो दिस थिंग. हियर यू कैन सी वन चार्ट. ओके, हियर क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड, ओके, एंड इनकम. एज वी ऑल नो, when it comes to necessaries, okay, necessities जो है, there is no relationship between income and the quantity demanded. When it comes to inferior goods, it will depend on the price of the product. Okay, and here normal goods, it is like it will depend also on the income of the customer. Okay, so here the curve DD, okay, that is your normal. Okay, here represents normal goods. Okay, demand rises continuously with the income. As and when income increases, there will be demand for the product, that is known as normal goods. Okay, now MN, that is your necessities. Okay, so it will what, like for example salt and other inexpensive goods, so it tends to remain constant, it will not change. Okay, and the next one is inferior goods, that is II. Okay, it is what, even if the level of income is more, the demand will go on declining. Okay, those are known as inferior goods. Okay, so ये हो गया अपना third determinants of demand. Next is taste and preference. Okay, so demand for any goods and services will depend on the individual taste and the preference. Okay, so this will include what, fashion, habit and the customs. Okay, टेस्ट एंड प्रेफरेंस आर, लोगों का जो टेस्ट एंड प्रेफरेंस है, इट विल बी इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय एडवर्टीजमेंट, change in the fashion climate, new inventions. Okay, so here demand for those goods, okay, will increase when consumer develop taste and preference. Okay, so here if there is unfavorable change in consumer taste and demand, there will be decrease in the demand. If the consumer it will depend mostly on the preference and the taste for the product. Okay, then only it will increase the demand. Next is expectations. Change in the consumer expectations about the product price. Okay, जैसे कि product availability, product future income in other determinants of demand. It is what, if the consumer expect that the price will rise in future, then what he will do, he will buy the product at that time only. Okay, for the present time. But if he thinks that the price will fall in the future, he will buy less at the present time. Okay, जैसे कि हम लोगों को पता चल गया कि ओनियन के प्राइसेस बढ़ने वाले हैं, so what we do, we buy more of onion. But now if the price is high and we think that in future that the price will go down, now we'll buy less and in future we'll buy more. Okay, so it will depend on the expectations of the consumers. Okay, depending on the expectation, future expectation, the demand for the commodity will rise or fall. Okay, next is size and composition of population. So here market demand is also influenced by the change in the size and composition of population. Okay, that is, increase in population will lead to more demand for all types of goods, and decrease in population means less demand for that. Okay, so here composition of population will also depends on the number of children, adults, males, females. Okay, so this will determine, for example, the suppose if in that area, okay, in that area there is more population of kids. Okay, so वहाँ पे कौन सी चीज़ें जाएंगे, there will be more demand for toys, there will be more demand for stationaries, there will be more demand for school items. Okay, so depending on the population there will be demand for a particular product. Okay, next is distribution of income. ना मार्केट डिमांड जो है इट इज़ इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इनकम इन द सोसाइटी. सो इफ देर इज अनइक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इनकम इन अ कंट्री देयर विल बी नो मोर डिमांड फॉर लग्जरी गुड्स. फॉर एग्जांपल टेलीविजन्स, कलर टेलीविजन्स, ऑटोमेटिक वॉशिंग मशीन, वीडियो गेम्स, वीडियो कैमरास. ओके, तो लग्जरी गुड्स के लिए डिमांड होगी. सो योर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इनकम ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द डिमांड ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. If there is more demand, people will buy for a luxury goods. If the demand is less, then people will buy all the necessities and comforts. Next is advertisement and advertisement expenditure. So advertisement cost जो है is incurred. Why it is incurred? With the objective of promoting sales of the product. So advertisement, what they do, they will help in increasing the demand for the product at least by 4 ways. That is by informing the potential consumers about the availability of product, by showing its superiority to the rival product, by influencing consumer choices against the rival product, by setting fashions and changing taste. Okay, so here the impact of such effect shifts the demand upwards to the right. Okay, in other words, factors remaining the same as expenditure and advertisement increases, volume of the sales also tend to increase. Okay, so here there are around 8 determinants of demand. Those are कौन से हैं? Price of the commodity. If the price is more, demand will be less. If the price is less, demand will be more. Next is price of related goods. Related goods कौन से हैं? Substitute goods and complementary goods. Okay, substitute goods which मतलब अगर वो चीज़ नहीं है तो दूसरा चीज़ ले सकते हैं, जैसे कि पेप्सी, कोको कोला, देन टी, कॉफ़ी. दोज आर सब्सटीट्यूट गुड्स. ओके, कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री गुड्स आर वर्ड एक गुड्स के ऊपर दूसरा गुड्स डिपेंड रहता है, जैसे कि कार एंड द पेट्रोल. ओके, इफ द प्राइस ऑफ द पेट्रोल राइजेस, पीपल विल गो फॉर डीजल कार्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज इनकम ऑफ द कंज्यूमर. अगर कंज्यूमर का इनकम ज़्यादा है देन देर आर different, that is normal product, inferior goods and necessities of life and inexpensive goods. Okay, so income, if the income is more, then people will buy this thing what you call normal goods. Okay, normal goods are what those will depend matlab it will depend on the income of the consumer. Inferior goods are what when the goods are demanded, the consumer increases. Okay, income increases and demand will fall. Next is necessities which they have to price, it will not depend on the income of the consumer, जैसे कि salt and all. Okay, नेक्स्ट इज टेस्ट एंड प्रेफरेंस. अगर वो टेस्ट एंड प्रेफरेंस ज़्यादा है देन देयर विल बी डिमांड फॉर दैट प्रोडक्ट. एक्सपेक्टेशंस क्या है कि अगर उसको कंज्यूमर को लगता है कि प्राइस इन द फ्यूचर विल राइज, देन ही विल बाय एट अ प्रेजेंट प्राइस. इफ द प्राइस ऑफ द फ्यूचर विल गो डाउन और फॉल, देन ही विल बाय इन द फ्यूचर. दैट इज एक्सपेक्टेशंस ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द डिटर्मिनेंट्स ऑफ डिमांड. ओके, देन साइज एंड कंपोजिशन ऑफ पॉपुलेशन. कौन सा पॉपुलेशन ज़्यादा है? किड्स का पॉपुलेशन ज़्यादा है, मेल्स का पॉपुलेशन ज़्यादा है, फीमेल्स का पॉपुलेशन ज़्यादा है. डिपेंडिंग ऑन द पॉपुलेशन देयर विल बी डिमांड फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट. डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इनकम. तो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इनकम, कौन से टाइप के लोग रह रहे हैं, वेदर द पीपल आर हैविंग मोर इनकम, वेदर द पीपल आर हैविंग लेस इनकम. इफ द पीपल आर हैविंग मोर इनकम, there will be more demand for luxurious product. If the income of the people is less, then will be more demand for necessities and daily use items. Next is advertisement expenditure. Advertisement expenditure is very important, because if there is more expenditure on the advertisement, the sales will be more, that is demand will be more. Because advertisement, what they do, they give information to the consumers. Okay, about the availability of the product. They will give you superiority, मतलब वो product इस product से ज़्यादा है, वैसे आप लोगों को advertise help करेगा. It will help to influence consumers choice. Okay, and it will help in setting up fashion and changing taste. Okay, that will result in the demand for increase in the demand for that particular product. Okay, so today we have learned what is demand. Okay, then meaning of demand, definition of demand, kinds of demand. There are many demand, that is consumer goods, demand for consumer goods and producer goods, demand for perishable and durable goods, autonomous demand, derived demand, individual demand, market demand, firm demand and industry demand, demand for by market segment and total demand. And then we have learned determinants of demand. Which are the determinants of demand? Price of the commodity, then income of the consumer, income of all consumers in the market, okay, that is price of the related goods, substitute goods and complementary goods, income of the consumer for normal goods, inferior goods and necessaries of life and inexpensive goods. Then we have seen what are the taste and preferences, expectation, size and composition of population, distribution of income and advertisement expenditure. In the next class we will see what is law of demand.